Hello friends. So today we're going to do our chores and then we'll check and see if we can find some more wisp, golden wisp fruit. I just want to make sure that I have my resources up to help with that. Okay, so Lectonbury, looks like we got that star unlocked. Let's check and see how close we are. So tomorrow we can go to Herbstburg. Which means we should probably take a bunch of these and get some fencing built. And it is going to take a lot of fencing, so maybe I'll grab another stack. Now, we could do other colors, but honestly, it doesn't seem to make a difference on protecting our farm, which color of fencing we use. So you can see we got the well back in front of the restaurant. Looks like some of our rice came in. Alright, we are going to want to refill those spots because it is a storming day and we don't want to give it a chance to grow back a weed or a rock, because then we'll have a negative response from the goddess. Now I believe that today we will have rice. Yep, we should go gather the rice. But that's only 2 spots, so let's see what else we can. So that's 3 of the required dishes, and we need a total of 5. So we're gonna need 4 more rice. I think the Queen of the Night we can also have hybridize in summertime, but we just don't have a lot of things that hybridize in spring. Spring doesn't have a lot of hybrid capable things anyway. If we had more of the broccolini, that's where I would go. But we have a lot of these watermelons. We have a lot of daisies. we are still going to need more wheat. So we'll do wheat and rice. Plus, I think the chickens all love the wheat for some reason. Now we can pick up the baby chick. We could pick up the other chicken too, but because we want to build up the baby chick to full reputation points, or the full hearts, full notes or whatever, we want them to, especially the baby chicken, to have the full hearts as soon as possible, because once it's old enough, then maybe we can get eggs every day as soon as it grows up. It's not likely for that to happen. I just don't think that even if we pick up the chick every day, and it's every day is a good day where we can put it out to improve its mood, that we would quite get there, but we can try for as close as we can get. So first thing, I always make sure that I get my 4 posts. Then I get my... So usually I'd have 2 or 3, but this one's so big, I'm going to put 1 on every side. That way I can get out and in wherever I am. I'm hoping 33 will be enough. It probably won't be. So we'll put the rest of our materials back. Go and visit people inside their houses. And let's go grab those seeds once we've finished talking to people. We'll do the 2 rice seeds first and then fill it up with wheat in here, whatever's left. You know, one thing we could do? Let's see if he's got some... He does not have the marguerite seeds. Because those hybridize in spring. They also hybridize pretty much all of the beginning areas. Once we get Lectonbury filled out in all of its stars, then we'll be able to unlock everything that is culture locked behind the culture stars, but there are still some things that we won't be able to do until we open up other towns. Yeah, I think they've all got the same new offerings that they had yesterday. Oh, Judy's gonna be in her house over here. That's one thing that I should have planned on. See, we can't access our storage in her house. I should have grabbed a gold for her. We're gonna still want a bunch of milk. We still have one more traveler we need to get going, but it also is gonna be for other quests that we're gonna need. Not to mention, if we ever want to cook all of the items ourselves, we're going to need a lot of milk because it's a base ingredient in many different recipes. So we've got a couple more days of spring. Starting the first day of summer, we will be able to gather a bunch of the wisp fruit that are locked on islands and behind waterways. Not all of them will be available, because some will still be locked down until winter. Oh, Neil is out in the rain. This little onion guy is reliable. We don't always need onions all the time, but it seems to be fairly often enough that I like to make sure that I have some, at least seeds. It grows fairly quickly, so it doesn't need to be too much. Alright, let's go ahead and grab those seeds really quick. This one will be fast, so we'll grab it first. Now, even though we left the horse in the barn, if we whistle, it will come. Now, this one probably only has one apple because I keep checking it as the test but I betcha the rest have full. Yep. Those red onion seeds are going to become more important once we get that final town opened up. And not only for the main storyline, but also for us to get our clothes that protect us against cold. There's 2 outfits that we can get that'll protect us against cold or warm temperatures. Alright, so let's go plant those real quick. Then we'll go ahead and check on I think we need 1 more spinach. Okay, so now that there's something planted on all of the plots there, we're gonna be more likely to get a positive response. If there's any response at all, because that wasn't a bad storm. Oh, and it looks like we hybridized. We got that strawberry right there. We got 2 hybrid broccoli. We might as well grow these onions just to have on hand. We use them a lot for cooking. But you can see the Lilikala star is no longer blinking, which means that we can now start building their reputation up into the 4th star. Once we get Lectonbury built out to the 5 stars, we might come back to finish off Lilikala before we head to Herbstburg. It just depends on how far we get with Herbstburg. Let's just run inside the flower shop here so that we can store some of these things we picked up. We'll put out our fencing, we'll do our fishing, not in that order. Oh, those we will sell. Oh, we probably need to sell that too. We could probably, as our first crops, grow some grass in Herbstburg. There's a lot of things that we're going to need to hybridize, but if we don't live there, or it's harder to get to the farm to go and water things. See, we haven't unlocked the next batch of seeds yet. We need to tip the culture stars into one more level. I wonder... They generally don't have super easy quests. We could probably give her her cherries. And that should get us into the next star enough that we might have more recipes or things available the next day. Zinnia is the one standing on the little barn island. That was pretty weird. So she also gave us the 3 pineapples, which would probably have been better to grow in Lectonbury. See, now we've got a tiny little sliver of this mushroom's now available, so we'll want to check out that as well. Right now, Herbstburg is stuck at 1 star. It'll be locked out right at the 1 star. Here's the Akita dogs. If you like these ones, we can use them for treasure hunting. They're also better stamina to pet than some of the ones that we can just purchase. Now, this is not the largest plot in the game. There's another one that is actually larger. I think this. But it doesn't open up until you're done with the main story of the game. This is just to give us different access points. This one is very overgrown, has a lot of garbage inside of it. So for us to use it, we have to have more than one access point into it, because these rocks come back very easily and then we can't open it from that side or whatever. And once everything's fenced in, you either have to break the rocks through the fence to be able to get in, or find another doorway. So we're just going to make it easy and make sure that there's multiple doorways so that we can get in. Now, the nice thing at this point in the game is that we don't have... It doesn't matter if we have too many fences, because there's enough areas that have not been fenced that we could fence. And even if we never farm on them, it would just be a chance that if there's a storm in the area, that there is a fence around the farm plot. If it doesn't grow another weed or another rock, you might have a positive experience for doing nothing, aside from just having the fence there. Which will be something that we will look into once we no longer need so many stacks of wood, or it's a lot easier to gather the wood. Alright, let's see how many extra we've got. Well, we only have 5 extra, so that's not a large amount. Let's head to a store really quick to store things, get a snack for our horse, and then it's time to start hunting down wisp fruit. How many did we have from... Nope, we didn't have any. Okay. Oh, we need to get a snack. We have lots of apples. We could give him an apple. Give her an apple. So, since we're just going to be wandering around in this area, there's going to be 2 golden wisp that will open up with the storyline. They are both going to be around the stage, but we are headed out to this little beach over here. Oh, I guess we can... Might as well pet the tiger. Now, tigers are big enough that they go in the barn. You cannot ride them. So they are only good for the bonuses that they give, which I believe is like a increase to the time that your food bonuses take effect. So there's our first one. It was right here. Let's maybe map this out a little bit. There's going to be another one over here. So that's our next one. Might as well gather up all the things while we're here. And here's that guy. The next one... Let's head this direction. There's going to be one right here, and we should grab that mushroom too anyway. There's a few we won't be able to access, because up here we'd need this thing, this little wall to drop. There's one right in this little area. There's one in the middle, like right in this area as well. But we can't access that right now. There's one right next to this warp statue, but we won't be able to get there for a while too. We could probably work our way up to that side. It'd just be long and annoying trek, but that'll be in this area as well. Either way, let's go ahead and warp. We'll gather the ones that we have easy access to, and then maybe the next time we go on a hunt for golden acorns, we will fill out our map a little bit. I really wish we could talk to people while we were on our mount. So that's a new one, beets. This one we've gotten before, fodder. And, yep, that's what we're looking for. There's the mushroom. There's some more broccolini for our spring area. Some more edelweiss. So this is another bolder one. Did we have a... Yeah, it's not common that we would have a wisp like that provides seed in the same one that gives us a fruit. I don't think I've ever seen that, but for some reason I thought I saw one hop out. Okay, so we've got this one. The next one will probably warp to this guy, is going to be right here. There's one up in this area, but we can't reach it yet. Not without this wall being dropped. And that's the same problem with getting over here. I think the long and short of it is that we would have to enter from over here, go all the way up, and then around in like a big spiral. Oh, we need to warp. Oops. We are headed this direction. We need to warp. Alright. So we're back onto this walkway. And it's this rock right here. And we're getting tired, so we better eat. Alright, so after this guy, the next one we can collect. There's the one that's right in that pocket right there. And that's not far enough that we would need to warp, so we could just go over here. There we go. This little guy. And there's a bunch of them over this direction, but we will need materials to build 3 fences to get them. So in the meantime, let's see what we can access. There is one right here. So we'll warp over here. Oh, I think we missed the ramp up there. Nope, it's all the way around. So these white mushrooms, now that we've collected one, we can find it. They tend to be kind of annoying. There will be a person that asks for them fairly often. But now that we can track them, it won't be nearly as difficult as it could have been. These are olive trees. We're almost there. Okay. The next one is going to be just on the other side. I want to say it's right in here. So we'll warp back here. Dome cabbage seeds are going to hybridize in Zimmegrod. Once we get that unlocked, oh, it's not what we're looking for. I thought it was another fruit tree. Oh, they're up there. Well, maybe we'll come back. Watercress is part of the spinach group. We can substitute it out for spinach. Alright, so there was the one that was right over here that's going to be kind of annoying to get to. And then there's another one that's annoying that's over here. There's not going to be a fast way to get to this one no matter what we do. So we might as well just head over there. Oh, there was a purple guy. Okay, I think, yeah, easier to get over this way. Back to the path. And then we need to go around the water. To climb this mountain from this side. So he was the one that was torturing us before when we got this one. So maybe we will grab this one next and then one final one over here before we call it a night. That's most of the ones that we can collect at this point. There's still some in here that we haven't collected. I think there's one way down here. But that'll be good for another night. We'll explore that area once we've got more materials built out for repairing a bunch of bridges. So we will go work on that one. So we'll go from here. This one's going to be one of those annoying ones that's going to have a bunch of switchbacks in it too. So you kinda could see where it's hidden. The last guy we're gonna want is right here. And we'll warp back to this guy. It'll be a lot less annoying to grab him. But I believe it's also gonna be one of the ones that we have to break out with a hammer. Or cut a tree. I think it's a tree this time. Yep. Earn some of that lumber back that we just spent fencing in the area in Herbstburg. We haven't even had time to plant all the grass seeds that I was planning on putting in there. Okay, so that is basically the bulk of the wisp fruit that we can get without building a bunch of bridges or dropping the wall. And that's a pretty good... I think we did pretty good that day. We can, while we're here, make more feed with our fodder corn. We'll refill. Just since we're bringing in the horse anyway, because we don't want to leave it out in the rain. We did not do any fishing, so today's not going to be a great day for money. But we did get our mushroom that we're going to need for rebuilding. We got a bunch more seeds that we haven't used before, like the beets. These sweet potatoes we're going to grow in Lilikala. We should probably go pass in the wisp fruit that we got, because the harvest goddess is still going to be up. We'll just be sleeping in a bit tomorrow, but we're past 2 a.m. anyway. So as long as we make it back to bed before 4. We only needed one more to be able to upgrade everything. Or at least one of everything. But we will make sure that we upgrade the items bag because it is one behind the rest. We can only do one more. Let's do the stamina. So now we've got more respectable stamina. It'll make delving deeper into the mines a little bit easier. We've got more pocket space for when we're running around. So today was a pretty productive day. Don't forget to vote on which animal which dog you would like to adopt. That poll is live. I'm going to probably close it out once we get into the middle of summer. We will take our animal and start doing treasure hunting at that point. Then instead of it being mining, lumber, wisp fruit, and fishing, we will also bring in a day where we will go treasure hunting after all of our daily chores are done. And if you have any questions about what I did or why, feel free to comment them below. Please like this video if you want to continue to see more like it, and have a great day.